Okay, if you clicked on this video, you want to be your highest version of yourself in 2024, and I'm here to help you get there. We together are gonna level up. We're gonna glow up together, grow up and glow up at the same time, and we're gonna level up in 2024 because 2024 is gonna be our year. Yay! So sit down, grab a cup of coffee, grab a cup of tea, get your cute notebooks, your pens and your pencils, because we're gonna glow up internally and externally, in and out. We're gonna be tapping into our feminine energy, we're gonna be tapping into all of our external and internal energies, and we're gonna be closing the gap between yourself right now and your most desired higher self. So current self, higher self that you can be, by following these little tips and tricks, because these are the tips and tricks that have helped me achieve or actually be in my journey of going to my highest self. But before, becoming our highest version of ourselves, you need to understand that this is not an easy journey. It is hard. You need to step out of your comfort zone. You have to do the shit that is required you to show up as your most highest self every single day, and you have to commit to being this version of yourself, because being the highest version of yourself is not just gonna magically happen. It's a journey. You have to put in the work for it to manifest into your life. It doesn't just come into you. You have to put in the work, and in order to do that, you need to stop fantasizing about your ideal self and actually start becoming her, showing up as her, and actually keeping the promises that you make to yourself. Envisioning your goals is really helpful, but in this video what we're talking about is how we can actually become her. Because if you haven't watched my vision board video, you can go watch it over there in the eye. It'll help you envision and visualize your goals, but in order to become the version that you want to be, the highest version of yourself, you need to actually put in the work. And in this video we're covering all those little tips and tricks. First question you need to be asking yourself is, who is your most ideal version? Who is she? Who is that girl? And the best way to do that is writing, journaling about it, to actually sit down and take some time to actually think about who you want to be. Like, who is this person? Does she wake up early? Does she have a workout routine? Does she have these things in her life? Does she drive a certain car? Does she just shop only in certain brands? Sit down, properly sit down, listen to music, manifestation music, make your vision boards first. That is also very helpful because it helps you envision, like visualize your goals, but writing it down and fully journaling about it with positivity is also really helpful, because in this way you then fully articulate and put the words into paper on who your most desired version is. Like, who is she? Because without knowing what to do and who you want to be, how the fuck can you be that person? So you first need to identify who you are and who you need to be in the future, and the things that you can maybe change, things that you can maybe not take into the future, because if you have a few bad habits, things that you need to keep in the past, all of those things you need to sit down and figure out. Because once you write down who your most ideal version is, then you can sit and take the fucking steps needed. Okay, now to talk about the tips, I'm breaking this section into two sections. First thing is going to be called physical appearance and things you can change physically, and the hard pills to swallow, which are like external, like mindset shifts that you need. Okay, let's talk about the physical things that you can change. These are things that are really easy to change. These are things that you can do on a daily basis and implement into your life. And the first thing of that is to examine confidence. Build confidence is to show that you're confident to the world and to yourself. Briefly talking, confidence is really important, because if you want to show up as your most ideal self, you have to first believe in it. Physical appearance, like stand straight with your shoulders high, look put together, and all of that comes with confidence building. Being confident in your own skin is helpful, because your ideal version of yourself is definitely confident, and she's a girl boss, she's a bad bitch. You need to showcase confidence signs in your body, in your mind, in everything that you do. So be confident. It doesn't have work right like that. You need to build confidence. Confidence is something that is built and not taken out of thin air. You need to take the steps, do the steps to actually be confident. But I feel you, I believe you, I believe that you can be confident. Fake it till you make it. Be confident, think confident thoughts, and you will get there. Physical changes that you can make to be more confident is to definitely shoulders back, carry yourself better, chin up, don't slouch. When you're sitting down, you sit straight, you maintain eye contact with people when you're talking, you give your handshake to people when you meet new people. These are little things that you can do to build confidence in yourself and to come off as more confident to other people. So practicing confidence in little ways like that will actually help you become your most highest version of yourself. The next thing is to find out your style, because how you can be more confident in your body is dressing up for the version that you want to be. Because now you sat down and you wrote out, who is she, what does she wear, where does she shop. It doesn't mean that you have to go out and buy the thing that this ideal version of yourself has, because that's not what it means. It just means you're finding your style, you're finding pieces that you find more comfortable in. Again, I have so many videos on this about my channel, about fashion advice and all of that shit, so you can go watch those as well. It's just finding out your style will also help with the whole confidence boost thing, because when you dress put together, when you have a signature hairstyle, when you have like jewelry, accessories and all of that shit, you feel more put together, and then you can embrace more confidence. So it's all about the whole confident factor, because the way you carry yourself, the way you dress and everything like that is super important. So that is why finding your signature style, learning how to use fashion as an expression of yourself, as your feeling, is so important. So dress for the future version of yourself. Again, you can do this with the things that you have in your closet already. You don't have to go buy new things. Watch videos on how to style your clothes, how to look more confident with the way you dress, with the pieces that you have, with accessories, and how you can, balance color and all of that. Again, video on my channel, you can watch it. Finding out your signature style is super important. Finally, having a signature. This means a signature scent, a signature thing, a signature look. And me personally, I love wearing silver jewelry, and that is like my signature thing. My signature color is black. I always wear black when I want to feel confident, when I want to feel put together. And my signature hairstyle is the cinched low-waist bun with 2 strands pulled in the front. Having a signature thing is like so important, because that makes people go, oh, this is such a Savinthi thing. What is something that people would associate you with? That is your signature scent. If you have a perfume scent, if you like to smell more pure and vanilla, you can have a signature scent like that. If you want to smell more masculine, you go for more harder scents. Just like that, you need to find a scent, signature look for you, so that something that people can associate you with, because your higher version, your ideal version of yourself definitely has signature things. So while you're writing down, while you're trying to figure out who your ideal version is, think about these things as well, because some things like color black, people always associate color black with me. They're like, oh, it's such a Savinthi color. Because when I go shopping with my friends see an outfit and they're like, oh my god, this is such a Savinthi outfit, because I have signature things in my life where things I wear, things I don't wear, so people know that, and I feel like adds a little bit of spice to my character. So those are the physical appearances. Now let's move on to the hard pill to swallow, the mindset shifts. Your ideal version of yourself is very, very content with her feelings. So the first thing that you need to remember is that she doesn't do disruptive things. Sit with your feelings instead of doing disruptive things, because when you can actually sit with your feelings, that makes a whole lot of difference. Because the reason we go on a slump or we down spiral with our journeys in growth is because we don't sit with our feelings, and when things get hard, we actually try to do other things to stop the pain, to numb the pain. So what are we going to do? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to sit with our feelings. There's something I learned in therapy where when you feel anxiety, you sit down and you be with the anxiety. You do breathing exercises that you can help, calm your mind down, calm your brain down, so that you don't feel a lot of anxiety. These are breathing techniques. You can check them on YouTube. Just type anxiety breathing techniques and journal. Oh my god, you have no idea how much journaling has helped me just categorize my thoughts, just get my thoughts in order, because anxiety and the nervousness and the feeling of panic, they come because your feelings are not sorted through, because you don't take time to actually sit with your feelings. But if you sit down every day and journal a bit, just for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, even 1 page is enough. If you journal about your feelings, you're going to actually think them through, work your way through your feelings, so that you don't get a lot of overwhelming thoughts. And certain things that we do in life, we sometimes outgrow things, and be okay with outgrowing things that you used to like, people that you used to like. It is totally fine to outgrow things. You need to remember this, because in your journey of becoming your highest version of yourself, sometimes people don't align with your feelings and your goals, because you will have much more higher structured goals in your life, like work goals, fitness routines, workout goals and all of that. And sometimes the friends and people you have in your life might not align with those, because they don't understand that the journey you're in. So you need to be okay with outgrowing certain people, because I've outgrown so many people in my life who didn't understand the journey that I'm on, and the real people in your life will understand the journey that you're on and actually root for you. So that is why it is totally okay to outgrow people, friends, family. Just remember that if people don't understand your goals and your outlook on life, they're just gonna go away from you, and you're gonna move forward, and you're not gonna be judgmental about it. You're just not gonna judge people who don't understand you. You're gonna be understanding, and you're like, okay, they don't understand the path that I'm on right now, but it's okay. I'm gonna go in my own journey and just thrive. Outgrowing people doesn't mean you love them less. It just means that you choose you and you love yourself more. Things that you think your ideal self, your future self, or your highest version of yourself wants to do, you can actually do them. Why are we not doing them? Because we're not showing up as her. Remember those things that you journaled? Keep them in a place that you can see constantly, even if it's on your notes. Like, oh, my ideal version of self gets up at 5 a.m. She works out twice a week. Start small, you don't have to go all in at once. She dresses up, she's put together and all of that. And when you think about the physical appearance things that we talked about, and also some of these mindset shifts, you can understand that being your highest version is not that hard. It's just that we don't show up as her. We write down a list of goals and we're like, oh, I wish I was her, and you just sit there doing nothing about stop it. That is not going to work in this year. We're going to actually take steps to work towards our goals. Your highest version of yourself is just the things that you are not doing to be that person. It's a mindset shift that you have created on your head, like, oh my god, I can never be her. It's a negative mindset. It's holding you back. The things that you write down, like, I want to wake up at 7 a.m. Oh my god, that's so easy. You can do that. If you want to do that, you can do that. The only reason we're not doing it is because we have hardwired our brains into thinking that we don't need to do that. I've tried waking up at 7 a.m. for a week, and the reason I've found out that I don't wake up at 7 a.m. in the week is because I've practiced my brain to snoozing my alarm. And even if I'm not tired, I still snooze my alarm. And that is a habit that we need to break. So that is why you write a list of things that you need to do, that your highest version is doing, and you show up as her. That's simple. It's just that we don't take the steps to be her. We sit on a sideline and we're like, oh, I wish I was her. But you can be her. How you're going to do that is you're going to write that list of goals. You're going to write that list of affirmations that you want to be, a journal prompt that your ideal version of yourself is, and you're going to wake up every day and show up as her. The thing that matters the most is that you hold yourself accountable, because nobody else is going to do that for you. You're the only one who can do that for you. So wake up and show up as her. And finally, something that is so important, because this is something that you need to remember in your daily life, is the fact that protect your energy. Not everybody wants what is best for you. You need to protect your energy, because the energy that you have is what is gonna build you up for your highest version, so that you can be the best version of yourself there is. But if you don't protect your energy, if you let it get drained, if you let people drain your energy, you're gonna be a low energy below, and you're not gonna be fulfilling the dreams and wants that you want in your life. So that is why you're gonna actually take time to be on your own. Alone time is so important when you're gonna be on this journey of your highest self, because even though there are people who love you, sometimes they don't understand what you need and what you want to the exact certain amount. But you are the one person in this world who can understand your needs and wants and actually take action towards them. That is why you're gonna go on solo dates, date yourself, understand yourself, know who you are. Because the more you love yourself and the more you love and understand who this person is, it's easier for you to show up as her, to be her, to be your highest version of yourself. So go on your solo dates, read your books, spend some alone time, do your skincare at home, have a nice day out with just yourself. Take yourself on that date, girl. It is okay when you set boundaries and protect your energy if people are going to slowly start disappearing from your life, because those people were never meant to be in your life anyway. So that is why protecting your energy, not letting it get drained, is so important. In this journey of becoming your highest version of yourself, you need to protect your energy. These are little tips and tricks that you need to do to become your highest version of yourself. Set some goals today, journal about who your highest version of yourself is, and start showing up as her, you guys, because it's so important that you do this. And it's not that hard when you look at it from a bigger picture and you break it down into smaller pictures of waking up early or doing this at a certain time, being consistent. Just go through a few of my videos on my channel as well if you want to get a more clear idea on what you can do to become your highest version of yourself, because there's so many fun videos on my channel that you can watch, or other people's channels that you can watch as well. It doesn't have to be mine. I hope you have the best day and that you get to be on your journey of becoming the highest version of yourself. I love you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Share it with your friend, and I will see you next time. Bye.